back to my channel. So today I have another really pretty makeup tutorial for you all, and it's something that's kind of inspired by the kind of sunset. It's a nice soft gradient shimmery look on the eyes, and this is actually something that I thought was probably more summer inspired. I was like, should I wait a couple of months until we're properly into summer and upload it then? And then I was just like, nah, might as well upload it now. So that's what I have for you all today. And it actually looks really, really pretty under the sun because it brings out all the different tones in the makeup, and it just looks really lovely. And I was so excited because I did this makeup look for the first time the day before I filmed, and it was a really beautiful sunny day, and I was like, oh my gosh, this looks so pretty, I have to record this, I have to get this on film, I have to upload it on YouTube. And then the day I filmed, it was really overcast and grey and sunny, and actually kind of like it is today, and I don't think you can see it as well as you would have if I had filmed the day before, so I'm sorry, but hopefully you can see it well enough to kind of get what I'm talking about. And it's actually raining right now. Where is the spring weather? That's my question. Let me know what the weather is where you are, because here it kind of sucks. But yeah, that's it. Make sure that you are subscribed, of course, for more makeup and hair tutorials. And I am, I think, going to be doing a hair tutorial next, so watch the space for that. And I think that's enough of me rambling, so let's get into the tutorial. Okay everyone, so I'm starting out as normal with a primer. As in my last tutorial, I'm using the Lancôme Visionnaire 1 Minute Blur Primer. I just find that it just smooths out the skin really, really nicely, and I love the way that it feels, and it really does help my makeup last a long time. I'm using the same eyeshadow primer as well, the Lancôme Le Correcteur Pro in Nude, just to again smooth out my eyelids and provide a nice base for the eyeshadows that I'm going to be working with. And eyeshadow primer also helps boost the colour intensity of your eyeshadow, so it's definitely worth investing in. Using a different product for the face than my last tutorial, the Lancôme Hydra-Zen Neurocalm BB cream, and I really, really, really like this. It was one of the first face products that I started regularly using when I was getting into makeup. It's just very light and it evens out your skin tone really nicely with, I find, just the right amount of coverage. It's very natural looking and glowy, and you can see I'm applying this with a sponge. This is the Maybelline Dream Blender sponge applicator, and I just bought this and I really, 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 really like it. I find it's really quick. It applies and blends out product really nicely and smoothly, and you just get a really nice flawless airbrush coverage out of it. So I would definitely recommend it. I think this was only like £6 from Superdrug or something, so it's not going to break the bank like the normal beauty blender. Going in with the eyes, I'm using the Hypnose Doll Eyes palette in Fraicheur Rosee. I don't think I said that right. I'm using the sponge applicator from this palette to apply the rose gold peach kind of shade all over the inner half of my eyelid. It's going to be the base for the rest of the sunset inspired makeup. Taking a different palette, this is the Drama Eyes palette in Parisian Lights, and that gold, coppery, deep-ish colour. I'm so good at describing colours, aren't I? I'm taking again the sponge applicator and I'm applying this on the outer half of my lids. This is going to create a really beautiful gradient look, and it looks absolutely gorgeous under the sun. You can see here I'm just adding more of the different colours to make sure that it's all nicely blended. Taking the first palette again and this dark, kind of greyish taupe colour, I'm taking the little brush again from that palette. I'm trying to use the brushes so you can see they're not actually that bad quality, and I'm applying this in my crease just for a bit of depth and dimension. Then I'm just blending out with a fluffy blending brush from Lancôme. Taking the highlighting colour from the Parisian Lights palette, it's kind of a sheer peachy gold colour. I'm applying this on my brow bone with a flat eyeshadow brush. Then I'm taking the gold colour that we used on the outer half of our eyelids, and I'm placing that along the lower lash line with an angled eyeshadow brush. Then I'm taking the colour we used on the inner half of our lids and I'm applying that a little bit on the inner half of my lower lash line for a little bit more of that gradient sunset jewel toned effect. And now going in with concealer, I'm using the same concealer as in my last tutorial. I don't think I'll ever stray from this really, and this has 2 concealer shades that you can mix to completely eradicate your dark circles, and it works so well. I'm just blending that out with my ring finger. To set the face, I'm using the Rimmel London Match Perfection loose powder. I'm taking a very small amount of this because it really does work and it mattifies your face and it stays put pretty much all day. Taking a tiny bit of this on my large powder brush and I'm just placing this all over my face. I'm actually filling in my brows today and I forgot to film this, but I'm doing some colours from the Maybelline the Nudes palette on an angled eyeshadow brush, and I'm just very lightly going over parts of my brows that I think are maybe a little bit sparser or I want to add some definition. And I don't go overboard, as you can see, it's just fairly natural and I just want to define the shape of my eyebrows a little bit better. Once I've done that, I just brush them through. For blush, I'm using the Lancôme Blush Subtil in Rose Paradis again, and I'm taking a blush brush and placing this on the apples of my cheek and blending back. I wanted quite a bold, pretty pink blush look for this, and I really like this. It has slight shimmer in it, so it makes your face look really healthy and glowy. And taking the Blush Subtil palette in Rose Flush, I'm using the highlighter from that palette with the other side of the blush brush and placing that on the tops of my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, and on my cupid's bow. Now I'm taking the highlighting colour we used on our brow bone and I'm placing that on the inner corners of my eyes to make them look nice and doll-eyed and wide awake. Curling my eyelashes here, and I'm using a just regular black mascara. This is the Hypnose... just a regular Lancôme Hypnose. I thought for a second there was more, but there isn't. And I have so many testers of these because they get given away with everything. So I use this pretty much every single day. I just really like it. It gives nice volume, length, and separation, but you can really use any kind of black mascara that you have for this. It doesn't matter too much, just as long as you get nice long looking lashes, because I didn't use any eyeliner, so we want our eyelashes to stand out. And that is the finished eyeshadow look. I think you can see it slightly better on my left eye from where you're sitting. And then I'm taking the Lancôme Lip Lovers. This was just a tester, so I don't know what the colour is, but it's just a really bold, glossy, kind of fuchsia pink colour. And these lip lovers are really great. They're kind of like a gloss, but a stain, kind of, because they stay really, really, really well. And I love how a bright, glossy, kind of tropical-ish lip looks with this. I just think it looks absolutely gorgeous. Just combing out my fringe here, and obviously I needed to straighten it, but I didn't in this video, so it's just going to be a little bit crazy. You're just going to have to accept that. But it means you can see my eyebrows, so I suppose it's not all bad. And this is the finished makeup look. Is it for today's tutorial. I really, really hope you enjoyed it as normal. I think it's just something really pretty that you could wear for maybe a summer barbecue or a party or something like that. Even if you go to like a beach party, would be really, really lovely with this makeup. So I hope you enjoy. As usual, make sure that you're subscribed to me on here, subscribe to me on my other channel, which is for singing covers. I will link it in the description below, as well as all my social media links, so my Twitter and my Instagram. I upload a lot of random kind of stuff on there, so maybe that'll be something that you enjoy. That's it for now, and I will see you in my next video.